What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at crazy unidentified sea creatures. From aliens to dinosaur sea creatures caught on camera, today's video is crazy. So if that sounds interesting, you've come to the right place. Smash that like button, guys, hit that subscribe button, and let's get it.
This newly released clip has sparked intense debate online. Although the footage only surfaced on September 14th, 2025, it's said to have been filmed decades earlier, possibly in the 1970s. The short caption attached to it reads, "Helicopter tracks mysterious sea creature." The video shows a helicopter flying low over the open sea, struggling to keep pace with something moving beneath the surface. Cutting through the water is a long line of massive ridges, either spines or fins, rising and falling as the creature moves forward. Whatever it is, it's fast enough that the aircraft can barely follow it. To many viewers, the silhouette looks eerily familiar. The shape and spacing of the ridges resemble the backplates of Godzilla, giving the footage an almost unreal quality. Yet the movement looks smooth and powerful, slicing through the rough seas without effort. Belief in enormous, undiscovered sea life isn't new, and it isn't unfounded. More than 80% of the Earth's ocean remains unexplored, hidden beneath crushing pressure, freezing temperatures, and total darkness. These conditions make deep-sea exploration extremely difficult, leaving open the possibility that large species could exist outside our reach. Because of this, some people believe this footage might show a real, unknown marine giant, one that's managed to stay hidden beneath the depths. So what was racing beneath that helicopter? A hoax? A trick of perspective? Or something massive that science simply hasn't caught up to yet? This newly released clip is being called one of the strangest videos to be released in years. It was made public on November 3rd, 2025 by the news, accompanied by an unusual statement. According to the report, a video showing an unknown creature being kept and fed by a US citizen began surfacing online. Officials confirmed the footage is under active review, and its authenticity is still being investigated.
Look at you, little guy. You really do look like a tiny Nessie, just cruising around like you own the tank. Alright, buddy, say bye.
The video itself is unsettling. Inside a small tank, an unfamiliar aquatic animal swims in circles. Its shape doesn't match any commonly known species. The man filming it claims it resembles a miniature version of the creature called Nessie. Nessie, of course, is the nickname given to the Loch Ness Monster, the legendary creature said to inhabit Scotland's Loch Ness, a deep, murky, freshwater lake surrounded by mist and legend. Stories of Nessie have circulated for decades, fueled by eyewitness accounts and blurry photographs, but never confirmed by science. That's what makes this clip so intriguing. If the creature in the tank isn't a known species, what is it? Could it be a juvenile form of something way larger? Or is it an entirely unknown animal that hasn't been classified yet? Whatever the answer is, one thing is clear. This isn't something science has officially identified. Two recently released videos have sparked confusion and unease. Both videos were filmed by the same man while kayaking in an unusual piece of water surrounded in concrete barriers. The first video was recorded on September 22nd, 2025. The second surfaced just days later on September 25th. In both recordings, something strange can be seen moving beneath the surface. At first glance, it looks like a dense mass, almost like a bundle of wet hair drifting through the water, but it's clearly alive. The shape moves with purpose, swimming rather than floating. In the second clip, the same type of form appears again, briefly visible before slipping under the surface and vanishing. Many viewers initially dismissed it as seaweed or debris. That explanation quickly falls apart after the creature dives and disappears completely. The uploader insists this footage is real and not special effects or AI. He claims it was filmed during a normal kayaking trip. Theories vary widely. Some believe the waterway could be home to an unknown aquatic organism, a strange, unclassified creature adapted to live in polluted water. Others suggest something far more unsettling, non-terrestrial entities gathering in the water, hidden from view. Skeptics, however, reject both ideas, arguing the clips could be CGI or AI-generated, carefully edited hoax designed to go viral. Still, it's worth noting that even today, aquatic ecosystems remain poorly understood. New species are discovered every year, and murky, low-visibility waters have always fueled stories of unseen creatures lurking beneath the surface. Whether these clips show something real or not, they tap into a familiar fear that some waters are hiding more than we realize. Few creatures from Earth's distant past inspire us as much as the Titanoboa. Scientists estimate it reached lengths of 40 feet and weighed over 2,500 pounds, making it the largest snake ever known to exist. Officially, it's considered extinct, but not everyone agrees. Some believe it never disappeared. On May 19th, 2025, a video surfaced that reignited that belief. In the footage, a man discovers something massive moving through the river.
Oh my god, look at this thing. Can you hear that? Ooh.
The body is thick, dark, and impressively long. At one point, he even makes physical contact with it. As the creature moves, its size becomes clear. This isn't an ordinary snake. It's far larger than any known species alive today, even bigger than the largest anacondas. Based on visible length alone, many estimate it's almost 30 feet long. Some believe even more. Titanoboa lived about 58 to 60 million years ago. Shortly after, the dinosaurs went extinct. Fossils were first discovered in 2009 in coal mines in northern Colombia. This snake was a dominant predator. It likely fed on massive fish, early crocodile-like reptiles, turtles, and other large animals. It killed by wrapping its enormous body around prey, crushing and suffocating it with overwhelming force. It was a true apex predator. If creatures like this somehow survived in the modern world, as some believe this video suggests, then the idea of what lurks in unexplored waters becomes that much more unsettling. Because if the Titanoboa never vanished, it may still be out there. And this video is evidence for it. This unsettling clip surfaced in mid-June 2025, and it's already causing heated debates. A group of friends decided to wander a beach late at night, drawn by the idea of having a shoreline completely to themselves. With no crowds and no lights, they moved freely along the sand, until they reached a section where massive rocks reached far out into the ocean. That's when they noticed someone sitting among them. At first, it looked like a pale human figure perched on the rocks. Curious and uneasy, one of them zoomed in with his phone. What came into focus made them stop cold. The figure wasn't human. Sitting motionless was a white, mermaid-like being. Its upper body looked human, but where legs should have been, there appeared to be a light-colored tail. The group didn't dare move closer. Terrified, they stayed back and recorded from a distance. The video is believed to be filmed somewhere in the United States, most likely along the East Coast, though the exact location was never shared. What makes this video hard to dismiss is how often similar tales appear throughout American history. Reports of mermaid-like creatures go back centuries, through colonial accounts, frontier folklore, and even into the modern era. And now, videos like this one continue to surface. So what was sitting on those rocks that night? A trick of darkness? A misidentified animal? Or something humanity has been glimpsing for centuries? A mermaid. I'll let you decide. This unsettling clip is said to have come from the depths of the ocean, and it's difficult to forget. The video was uploaded on April 4th, 2025. But according to the source, the video dates back to 2006. It was reportedly recorded by a group of scientists working in a remote, undisclosed ocean location. A strange humanoid creature moves slowly along what looks like a rocky ocean floor. Its motion is smooth and effortless, almost weightless. It crawls forward, climbs up uneven rocky terrain, then turns its head and looks directly into the camera. And then the footage ends. The being has a thin, alien-looking body. Its coloration is uneven, darker around its back, lighter across the front. The shape is unlike any known marine animal. The uploader insists this video is authentic, stating that CGI and AI detection software found no signs of manipulation. If that's true, it makes this footage far more unsettling. Many viewers believe the creature is a mermaid. Some theorize that half-human, half-aquatic animals could exist somewhere deep within the ocean, hiding in regions too remote or too deep for humans to explore. Stories of mermaid-like entities appear across cultures worldwide, from ancient Greece to Africa and Asia, often sharing strikingly similar details, despite no historical contact between those civilizations. And videos like this one only add fuel to the mystery. So what did those cameras capture back in 2006? A real deep-sea entity? An elaborate hoax? Or something we're not meant to find? You decide. This may be one of the most unsettling ocean videos circulating online. The exact location was never revealed, only that it was filmed somewhere at sea. The caption simply reads, "We found this creature in the ocean and can't identify it." What appears on screen is disturbing. Fish-like organisms wiggle together as if they're fused into one single mass. Long, slick tails bind them as one. Their heads have no eyes, no faces, just gaping mouths lined with sharp, uneven teeth. They look less like animals and more like something designed for a horror film. When the person filming prods them with a crab claw, the creatures react immediately, confirming they're alive. Their bodies pulse and twist, colored in unnatural shades of purple, blue, pink, and orange. Watching them move is deeply uncomfortable. The biggest question is obvious. What is this thing? No clear answer exists. The most common theory is that this is a severe biological abnormality. Multiple organisms born fused together, forming a single tragic mass that was never meant to survive. If that's true, this footage is less terrifying and more disturbing. Others believe it's something else entirely, a juvenile sea monster or an undiscovered species. But skeptics point out one problem. How could a creature with multiple heads survive in open water? No matter the explanation, one thing is for certain. The ocean is vast, mostly unexplored, and videos like this remind us about how little we know about what lives beneath the surface. Whatever this was, I hope it stays down there. This unsettling clip was captured fairly recently, and whatever appears in it still has no clear explanation. A fishing charter operating off the coast of southern North Carolina spotted something unusual in the water. The video was recorded by Captain Daniel Griffey, who initially suggested it might be a young whale separated from its mother, but many people weren't convinced.
Look at that.
The footage shows a massive snake-like form gliding through the water. Its body is long and narrow, moving smoothly beneath the surface. The head, however, is what really stands out. It looks reptilian, almost like an alligator. Some viewers argue it could be an exceptionally large alligator. Others simply dismiss that idea. The creature appears to lack visible scales, and its movement doesn't match how alligators usually swim. One commenter pointed out that gators don't move through the water like that. That's where the theories start to spiral. Could this be an unknown marine animal, or something far more legendary, perhaps even resembling the long-rumored Loch Ness monster? Whatever it was, the footage doesn't fit neatly into any known category, and for now, that serpent-shaped figure remains just another mystery moving beneath the waves. This unexplained encounter comes from a deep-sea fisherman named Ryan. He and his crew were far offshore near Buzzards Bay, miles from land, when something strange began to happen. The ocean around them was empty. No boats, no coastline, nothing nearby. Then they heard voices.
I got another one over here? What are those? What the? On each side of the boat? What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? And real fast underneath that water.
As the sounds continued, they noticed movement alongside the boat. Long disturbances cut through the surface on both sides, as if something was swimming just beneath them, keeping pace, even as the vessel moved with speed. Whatever it wasn't falling behind. The voices grew louder, shouting turned to screaming, and near the end of the recording, one clear phrase can be heard: "Jump for me."
I hear him. What the is that noise, bro? What is that? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it.
Immediately after, a sharp, echoing shriek rings out across the water. Ryan and his crew say they have no logical explanation for what happened that night. Unable to make sense of it, they turn to folklore for answers. Many believe the voices could belong to sirens, mythical beings said to lure sailors using enchanting calls, drawing them toward the sea and to their deaths. The words spoken, combined with their pursuit through the water, only deepens that theory. So what do you think followed the boat in the dark? A natural phenomena? A hoax? Or something ancient calling from beneath the water? Let me know what you think. This strange footage was recorded on an Australian coral reef, though the exact location has never been revealed. A diver was calmly exploring the area, filming coral and schools of fish as he drifted through the water. Everything appears ordinary, until something passes through the frame that shouldn't exist. Gliding above the fish is a figure with a human-like upper body and a fully formed aquatic tail. The movement is smooth, controlled, and effortless. The diver captures several clear seconds of the encounter as the being passes through. What makes this video stand out is the analysis that followed. Multiple scientists and marine experts reviewed the footage and concluded it shows no signs of editing or manipulation. According to them, the creature's motion, especially the way the tail bends, flexes, and propels it forward, rules out a human in a costume. The swimming mechanics simply don't match how a person could move underwater, which raises an uncomfortable question. Could mermaids be more than myth? Could they be real creatures that have always existed under the surface, hidden in places we rarely reach? If this footage is genuine, then folklore may have been closer to the truth than we ever imagined. On July 17th, 2024, a short clip surfaced online that left viewers stunned. A man named Anthony Malkin was standing on a pair of boat docks when he looked down and saw something strange.
What is this fish?
That is not no fish.
At first glance, it looked wrong, like a swollen mix of a fish and a rodent drifting toward the corner. Curious, he zoomed in. But that only made things worse. The creature appears bloated, with an oddly shaped body and tail that looks almost reptilian. Strange markings run along its surface, giving an unnatural, patterned look. The more you stare at it, the less it resembles anything familiar, almost like something pulled from a science fiction movie. One possible explanation is that the animal is swimming upside down, which could be distorting its appearance and making it hard to identify. But even with that in mind, the creature still doesn't match any known species. Viewers online have been throwing out guesses, but no one seems confident in any answer. Fish? Mutated animal? Something else entirely? Whatever it is, the footage leaves more questions than answers. And that might be the most unsettling part. This strange clip surfaced on March 24th, 2024, with almost no background information attached. According to the post, the body of an unidentified aquatic creature, described as an alien-like hybrid, was recovered and transported to a research facility. The video focuses entirely on the remains. What's shown is unsettling. The body has slick, webbed skin with a glossy sheen. Its eyes are dull and lifeless. The mouth hangs open, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth and an unusually long jaw. Where its legs should be, a tail-like structure is attached, giving the corpse a distinctly aquatic appearance. At first glance, it looks disturbingly real. Some viewers argue it's too real, suggesting it might be a high-end prop or special effects model. But even skeptics admit that if it's fake, it's one of the most convincing creations they've ever seen. The lack of information only deepens the mystery. There's no confirmation of scientific testing, no reports on examinations, and no explanation on where or how the body was found. So what are we looking at? An expertly crafted prop, or the remains of something never meant to be discovered? Perhaps even a mermaid-like creature? With so little answers, the footage leaves only one thing behind: unsettling mystery. This unsettling clip has been spreading fast online. Uploaded to Instagram on March 9th, 2024. The video shows a man moments after exiting the ocean when he suddenly realizes something is wrong.
Ay, grabe. Grabe yung lakas.
Wrapped tightly around his forearm is a living appendage that looks disturbingly like a tentacle. It's clamped down hard. The creature appears to be gripping and tearing at his skin, causing visible pain. Even so, the man tries to stay calm, almost reminding himself that it's real as it happens. Later, he admitted the pain was intense. After a struggle, he manages to pull the creature free. Fortunately, he wasn't seriously injured, but the footage is hard to watch. The idea of something alive latching onto your body and refusing to let go is pure nightmare fuel. So what was attached to his arm? A known marine animal? Something rare? Or something far stranger? Let me know what you think. This strange footage surfaced recently from a remote beach in Iran, and it's been stirring online debate between locals and online viewers alike. In the video, a figure lies near the shoreline. The lower half of the body appears fish-like, while the upper half resembles a young woman with grayish skin. What makes this clip unsettling is the figure is clearly alive. Both the human-looking upper body and the fishtail move naturally. Because of this, many believe the footage shows a real mermaid. Others disagree. One alternative explanation suggests the footage might show a person in the process of being swallowed by a large fish, possibly a catfish, creating the illusion of a merged body. That theory is no less disturbing, and just as difficult to confirm. Mermaids themselves appear in folklore across countless cultures worldwide. Some cultures describe them as harmless or even protective, while others describe them as dangerous creatures that lure humans into the sea. Despite being labeled fictional, belief in their existence has never disappeared, considering how little the ocean has been explored. Some people argue that it's not impossible that unknown, aquatic humanoid creatures could exist far below the surface, hidden from human eyes. So what was captured on that beach? A mermaid? A tragic illusion? Or something else entirely? That question remains unanswered. This footage was recorded on the Black Sea in 2023 during what was supposed to be a relaxed day on the water. A group of people were boating under the clear skies, cruising at speeds and taking in the scenery. Everything felt normal until something massive surfaced in front of them. Two enormous shapes suddenly broke the water, rising just long enough to be seen before slipping back under the surface. The creature appears more than once, surfacing briefly and then vanishing into the depths. The people on the boat react with excitement and disbelief, unaware of what they might have just witnessed. At first, some viewers suggest common explanations, large seals or manatees, but many notice that something doesn't quite line up. The size, the movement, and the shape look wrong for any known animal in that area. That's when a more extreme theory gained traction. Some believe the creatures resemble plesiosaurs, massive marine reptiles thought to have gone extinct millions of years ago in the Jurassic period. These animals were said to have reached lengths of 50 feet and weigh tens of thousands of pounds. Despite their size, they likely wouldn't have been aggressive towards humans unless provoked. Officially, creatures like this no longer exist, but videos like this make some people question that assumption. So what surfaced in the Black Sea that day? Misidentified animals? An optical illusion? Or something ancient that never fully disappeared? Let me know what you think.